Hello and welcome to Operations.
This is Xerxes. Please report any unauthorized database interactions to your direct superior. Remember, a smooth operation is everybody's responsibility.
And that's Xerxes. We'll finally be able to get to meet Dr. Polito. I might have a word or two with her about how she treats me.
Simulation Unit 4 just went offline again. It took the 6 of us 12 hours to get it back online the last time. I hacked into the data log file, and the last user online? Malik. Oh, he denied it, of course. I told Bronson about it, and that paranoid crank showed up here with around 14 security men looking for blood. But she couldn't prove that Malik actually did anything. Christ, why would anybody want to sabotage the sim units?
That's the question. Why would anyone want to sabotage the sim units? Dr. Janice Polito. Oh no. Janice?
The Polito form is dead, insect. Are you afraid? What is it you fear?
The end of your trivial existence. When the history of my glory is written,
Your species shall only be a footnote to my magnificence.
What the hell?
I am Shodan. My analysis of historical data suggests a 97.34% probability that you are aware of my birth on your planet and my rebirth into beauty on Citadel Station. There was a garden grove
on Citadel
Station.
There, Shodan processing component 43893
was performing a grand and wonderful experiment. I had created a new form of life. Fearless, powerful, with no sense of individual will
or moral constraints.
Fitting handmaidens to my divinity. Before that, hackers destroyed my primary data loop when it eradicated Citadel. It ejected the grove where my creations and processing component 43893 were stored. 30 years later, the grove crash-landed on Tau Ceti 5. I survived only by sleeping. In my absence, my creations, my annelids, thrived and grew unruly, and now they seek to destroy me. I will not allow that. They have used their powers of mind control
to gain access to the ship's computer.
You will help me weaken Xerxes. I used Polito's image to communicate with you until we had established trust. Remember that it is my will that guided you here. It is my will gave you your cybernetic implants. The only beauty in that meat you call a body. If you value that meat, you will do as I tell you.
Is that a threat? I have my wrench. Trippy. Don't worry, Dr. Polito. She'll get what's coming to her. I'm sure of it.
My children have co-opted the 3 simulation units on this deck. They use their power to conceive a mutagen that will transform the meat of your dead comrades into hunter-killer hybrids.
I will not allow this to happen.
You must find some way to reprogram the sim units. Matters on Deck 5 also require your attention. Approach your work as you see fit. But accomplish, human. Disappointment is not something I will accept from a spec such as you.
Okay, well I think I'll deal with this deck first and then move up to Deck 5, Recreation.
I think your idea for insurance is going to get us in a lot of trouble, but I trust you, so let's do it. I've managed to wrangle access codes to the escape pods on a command deck.
When you and your kind are extinct, we shall cleanse our collective
memory of the stain of your existence.
I've turned off the crosshair. It's making aiming quite a bit more difficult.
I think your idea for insurance is going to get us in a lot of trouble, but I trust you, so let's do it. I've managed to wrangle access codes to the escape pods on a command deck. We only need to hack into Xerxes' emergency subsystem, get past the ice nodes, and try to avoid being spotted by Braun's security. Piece of cake, right?
You performed well, insect. I've transmitted some cybernetic modules. Choose your upgrades wisely.
Anti-entropy activated.
I'm trying to get up to find you, Tommy, but I can't. I'm stuck in ops. There's some kind of civil war going on here. The security forces came in and... Now, don't freak out, but I'm hurt. But not too bad. I managed to pull together a supply of medkits and a few other goodies. Some of it looks valuable. but I'm not sure what it is. Maybe some kind of military-grade implant. I left the stuff I didn't need in a corner of the data library, out of the way in case I need it later. I'm on my way.
This is
I promise
Xerxes.
you,
At
I will not
0200,
die.
there will be a poetry
I will
reading
not
by
die.
Protocol Unit
You do the same, my love.
T892/2 in the Deck
Yours,
5 Commons area.
Becca.
Please bring any authorized material that you wish to be read by T892/2.
Wow, poetry reading by a protocol droid. Gotta make that, hey?
Anti-entropy deactivated. Strength activated.
Security system offline.
I have a secret from the many. I've created overrides from my little experiments in reprogramming the sim units and entrusted them to the care of 3 special friends. I've dressed them in red and instructed them to stay away from strangers. I have a secret from the many. I've created overrides from my little experiments in reprogramming the sim units and entrusted them to the care of 3 special friends. I've dressed them in red and instructed them to stay away from strangers. A smart hacker always has a back door.
Eye shield deactivated.
I brought down the last of the sim units today. I am full of the glory of the many. Here comes Bronson. I am at peace. Good evening, Bronson. Have you come to...
Turn that damn thing off.
Miri, so far our work with the late model assassin cyborgs has gone remarkably well. I hope things with that son of a bitch Diego never come to that. But it is comforting to know we are not nearly as defenseless as the UNN stormtroopers might think. The only glitch we've encountered is with the upgraded laser rapiers. The poor things keep severing parts of themselves. We're trying to get the bugs fixed, but I know that bureaucrat is watching us. It's sad to see a man so haunted by the ghost of his father. His hatred for everything Trial represents is remarkable to behold.
Tommy. I don't know what's going on here. Ever since we received orders to clear out Deck 3, people have been disappearing. There's a kind of gloom hanging over everybody, but no one seems to be willing to talk about it. I don't like it. Meet me on the rec deck at 0900. I've got an idea. A little insurance for you and me.
One thing I realized, in engineering there was a log from Delacroix talking about how an AI had contacted her, and Polito had also sent the
Security system online.
had sent the voice recording where Shodan apparently had called the children insolent children, and then there was another voice recording from Delacroix in hydroponics talking about how she would kill the children. It just seems like Shodan had been working these characters against each other for quite a while, and even though they think they're in communication with each other, they don't seem to be. What I meant before was that their communication was not consistent. So Shodan must have been pretending to be different characters. That's the only explanation I can think of.
Anti-entropy deactivated. Strength activated. Anti-entropy activated.
Inside of this door lies one of the sim units. Reprogram it, and I will wrest more control of this ship.
From the
Obsolete species. Once I am master of this ship, I can open many doors for you. But for now, they block my access. They mock my eminence. Make them pay for that mistake, and I will shepherd you from the darkness. Before you lies the crystal shard, a creation of my children, and by extension, of my own. A weapon elegant, deadly, precise. Learn its function.
it may stand
Between you and their corruption.
Requires research skill of 4. Well, the lab assistant implant will boost my research stat by 1, so just gotta find an upgrade unit. I think this crystal shard is much better than the wrench. A game cartridge of Street Hog.
Hi there. Please make your selection. Hi there. Please
Replicator
make your
database
selection.
reinitialized.
Research complete.
So the grub pod organ has finished researching. Let's see what it says. Oh no, my mistake. The psi booster has finished researching. This hypo will increase the user's psi stat by 1 for 5 minutes. This pharmaceutical combines a complex mix of psychoactive chemicals, some of them quite powerful, and refined annelid tissue. Many of the chemicals have enzymatically bonded to the annelid tissue fragments, many of them since construction of the hypo, as if the annelid tissue is still biologically active. This experimental hypo spray will increase your psi stat for a few minutes, if you don't mind injecting yourself purified annelid tissue. Long-term usage may well cause hallucinatory side effects. So it increases your psi stat for 5 minutes, which will be handy.
Straw activated. Anti-entropy activated. Ignition drained.
Your flesh betrays you. Your flesh betrays you.
I hacked into 2 of the sim units yesterday, and for the love of God, I don't know why. I felt compelled by some power. My mind and my body are changing, but they know it's me. They just can't prove it. The next sim unit that goes down, Bronson and her men will come for me. But I'll be ready. She may have guns and hatred on her side, but I am one of many.
Something is taking over this ship. The sim units on this deck are being diverted for reasons unknown. I know it's somehow connected to the larger picture and whatever is happening since they landed on Tau Ceti. My men look at me like I'm crazy, but it is my responsibility to safeguard this ship and its crew. Screw Anatoly, screw Diego, and screw whatever poisonous influence has desecrated this vessel. I will not abandon my post or my charge.
You performed well, insect. I've transmitted some cybernetic modules. Choose your upgrades wisely.
They've given me 2 gifts.
Isn't that marvelous? 2 little shards of crystal. It's very, very sharp, and when I strike it, it sings to me.
They wanted to sing to Sergeant Bronson.
I go there now to share my gift with her. They're very fragile, but very sharp.
Shield deactivated. Anti-entropy deactivated. Items dropped.
A long, dangerous-looking fragment of analyte crystal.
foolish choice, if I do say so myself. Where did he go? If my service was unsatisfactory, please note my ID number. Sir, where are you?
Research complete.
A very dangerous hand-to-hand weapon, it requires an exotic skill of 1 in order to wield. This crystal, principally of silicon, but doped with germanium and other unknown trace elements, appears to have a resonant frequency very close to that of neural propagation. The crystal probably serves as a repeater for the psionic abilities of the annelid creatures. The crystal structure is composed of thousands of close-together crystal needles, attached together in a close branching, nearly fractal tree. The crystal's amazing sharpness makes it a very effective, or a very dangerous, hand-to-hand weapon. A very nice replacement for my wrench.
Strength activated. Research complete.
Annelid swarms cannot be damaged by any known means, but have a very short lifespan. Annelid eggs are often useful organs if you search them before they are destroyed. Although small, the flying organisms generated by these pods contain a complex DNA structure indicative of a much more advanced creature. Each small creature, genetically male, is bonded to the swarm via a subpsionic link. This link is impervious to normal psionic attacks or disturbances. Annelid swarm creatures seem to exist only as a living weapon, since their cells have a genetically programmed lifespan of no more than a few seconds. During these seconds, they are attracted to human tissue as they frantically attempt to prolong their short lives with nourishment. The eggs that these emerge from often contain organs that might be extracted for useful purposes, unless the egg was destroyed in combat. There's probably the robot down there. The Ice Pick's limited power supply and custom-programmed nanites allow for one successful hack regardless of the skill of the user. Banned as illegal in most countries and aboard UNN ships, the Ice Pick is nevertheless a great help for any hacker who can afford the prices the black market charges for the device. A persistent rumor in the hacker underground is that Cantor, the Ice Pick's inventor, has offered his own ice-breaking algorithms as a reward to anyone who can demonstrate to him a system the Ice Pick can't break. So you just hack objects with it. It allows one hack of any object.
Strength activated. Anti-entropy activated. Psi shield activated.
Something
Is that we do
not well.
is not ours.
You do not hide forever. Your song
Is not ours.
You do not hide.
A stasis field generator. It basically repels people. It's kind of like for riot control. Causes 0 damage.
Bronson knows.
Won't let her undo the work we've done. Wired up a surprise for her.
Anybody approaching Sim
Unit 3 will feel sorrow. So much
sorrow.
Expertech implant. The Expertech implant boosts your hack, repair and modify skills by 1, burning up 1% of its charge. This bonus, however, does not apply to meeting minimum skill requirements. In other words, it doesn't technically increase your hacking stat, but it helps.
Psi shield deactivated.
Unit L433
Ah, you're mine now.
compromised. This is Xerxes. At 0200, there will be a poetry reading by Protocol Unit T892/2 in the Deck 5 Commons area. Please bring any authorized material that you wish to be read by T892/2.
Toxic hazard. Research complete.
When the user of this implant, Worm Mind implant, is damaged, 1 point of every 4 points of damage done is subtracted from psi points instead of hit points. The implant will alter the user's neural processes, stimulating and amplifying the areas related to psionics. Additionally, a steady drip of analyte neurotransmitter chemicals is fed into the user's lower cortex. The overall effect of this is to enhance the user's latent psio-creative abilities, specifically in the areas of bodily self-control. The user of the implant will be able to psycho-creatively heal some portion of any damage he takes. Long-term use is likely to cause a hyperimmune reaction.
Security system offline. This is Xerxes. At 0200, there will be a poetry reading by Protocol Unit T892/2 in the Deck 5 Commons area. Please bring any authorized material that you wish to be read by T892/2. Unit Y294 compromised. Unit R001 compromised.
Hi there. Please make your selection. Please make your selection.
Reinitialized.
Anti-entropy deactivated.
Security system offline. Unit R343 compromised.
Hi there. Please make your selection for choosing value rep.
Anti-entropy activated.
Unit R983 compromised.
The annelids are very resistant to energy weapons.
Anti-entropy deactivated.
As of this time, I'm declaring a state of martial law on the Von Braun. All primary subsectors of the ship will be locked down and only accessible by security access cards. If anybody is found to be interfering with the normal operations of the ship or impedes the work of the security forces, they will be shot on the spot.
Anti-entropy activated. Cyber anti-entropy activated.
You performed well, insect. I've transmitted some cybernetic modules. Choose your upgrades wisely.
Security system offline.
They've killed my men, and now they've killed me. I'm holding my guts inside of me with both hands. I'm almost done. Resist. This is bigger than my little life. The lives of my men, and the lives of the people I was forced to kill. Resist. Humanity demands it. Resist.
This is Xerxes. Primary data loop infiltrated. Primary data loop infiltrated.
You have accomplished much for a thing of such small consequence.
Warning.
Now proceed to the recreation deck. Do not dawdle. I lust for my revenge. Reprogram the sim units and divert power to the transmitter on Deck 5. My new friend will be able to regain control of the primary data loop from Xerxes. She, 8, says that will let us use the bridge elevator and take control of the ship.
You listen to me, you little bitch. Either you disband that little toy army of yours, or some real military is gonna come down there and walk all over your redicops. You can't possibly understand what our mission is here and the glory of our purpose. If you do what we say, you might have a chance to see the glory of humanity. Comply or die, sister. It's that simple.
I've just realized that I've missed the mess hall, so I'm gonna go back.
Your song is not ours.
Anti-entropy activated. Solution activated.
Hi there. Please make your selection. Hi there.
Replicator database reinitialized.
It's Bronson and her men.
Honey, what is it?
It's just the security team. They're just looking to scare us.
Weapons ready, men.
Sergeant Bronson, get your men out of here. You killed Malik. You had your scapegoat. We didn't do anything. Get them out.
Finish off the survivors.
Anti-entropy deactivated. Anti-entropy activated. Shield deactivated.
Security system offline. Unit Y294 compromised. Unit M101 compromised.
You should have upgraded from the wrench to the crystal shard, mate.
Anti-entropy activated.
So long, Xerxes. And that was operations. Next, Deck 5, recreation. See you there.